Clear the tires.
We have no recorded pit timings. This'll hurt the fuel estimates. 45 minutes. P3. Okay, rolling start. Follow car number 4 in the right lane. The pace car speed is 60 miles per hour. We need to catch car number 4.
Thank you for the follow.
Get ready. Green, green, green.
Glad we were able to avoid that. I don't think I'll be able to hold on to this guy for long.
P2. Slippery surface flag, be careful. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
I would like to think that that was a little bit more skill than luck, but there's definitely some luck involved. I would like to say it was 60-40 me.
Has just done a 116.84. That last lap was a 118.00. I think the pit window for refueling will open on lap 14. It'll close on lap 21. We have no recorded pit timings. Don't expect reliable fuel estimates. The gap to car number 5 behind is now 1.0 seconds. P2.
Damn. He gets me in the final comp. I'm slow in the final complex.
New fastest lap for Ivan, 116.02.
He did much better that lap than I did.
That's a new fastest lap for Ivan, 115.82. That lap was a 117.34, sector 1 is 0.9, off the pace. Slippy surface flags out. Use all the track. Force them to find the gap.
Dang it. Mario guy is gonna get us at some point. This guy might get us. Keep goofing up. Oh, he had trouble there. Lots of trouble. Okay, we don't have to worry about him for a while. This might be a little boring now. Nah, we got Mario's gonna be catching up with us slowly.
To Ivan, ahead is increasing. It's now 8.8. That's a new fastest lap for Ivan, 1:15.70. That lap was a 1:17.30. That's good consistency, keep it up. Mario is reeling you in. The gap's now 2.6 seconds. Incident in turn 10. It looks like Hummel. Slippery surface flag.
I'm not carrying enough speed out of that second right-hander. He's doing 16s. He's gonna get me.
Red yellow flag. Watch for debris on the track. The gap to P3. Behind is
Final
now
complex
1.7.
is just where I'm absolutely getting hosed. Oh, actually, sector 3 seems to be where he's
You've just
getting
done
the
it
most
on
on me.
17.32.
Should be here. Yeah, the qualified third.
Used half your fuel.
The guy who qualified first, I think, is the same guy who locked up. That we were racing at Interlagos and locked up in like
That
T1.
lap was at 1:16.92.
He accidentally spun at the bottom of the S's on the first lap. This dude behind me is way quicker than me. He just didn't qualify. No. This is lap.
The gap behind is
Wow.
now 1.2 seconds.
I've got 10 laps of fuel left.
There's an incident in turn 10. Looks like it's Morris. Slippery surface flag.
Yeah, I
The
just...
next car is 8 laps behind.
This guy's gonna catch me. What's gonna happen when that happens? I'm not gonna fight him. I do wonder, it says I've got like 5.3 gallons of fuel left and 9 laps of fuel remaining. My auto fuel says I want 7.9 gallons. It seems like a lot. I've told it 0 margin.
The lap time was at 1:17.01.
That's bad.
The gap to P3 behind is now 0.6. Car right side's clear. There's an incident in
Goodbye.
turn 1. We think it might be the last
I'll
cross.
try not to wreck
Don't give
myself
up.
this
Keep him under
time.
pressure. P3.
Sorry about that, Mario. I got like way loose in that. I was way off line there.
It's Kendrick's fault.
The car ahead is Mario. B license. Gap to Mario in front is now 1.8. The car in front of us is 1 lap behind. Pit window open. The gap to V2 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds.
This is
We should come out into position 9. Clear on your right. Right side's clear. Left side. Clear left. The gap to Mario ahead is increasing. It's now 5.0 seconds.
now that was a little annoying, but made it through.
Mario ahead is pitting. Mario ahead is pitting.
I didn't want to deal with the lap
Me
traffic.
too.
I'm guessing.
The car in front is 8 laps behind.
Looking at the other race that we did, I had like 4 extra laps of fuel at the end. And I told the auto fuel not to give me that much fuel. Like any extra laps.
There's a car exiting the pits. The gap to black behind is now 15 seconds. We're halfway home. We think about 3 laps of fuel left. Only 2 more laps of fuel. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.43 off the pace. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3.
I've kind of fallen apart here.
20 minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left. Keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. Slippery surface flag. Be careful. Trent is pitting from position 8. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you. The gap to black behind is now 14 seconds.
One more lap of fuel.
You've only got enough fuel for this lap. Car clear right. Black behind is pitting. Black behind is pitting now. The leader, Ivan, is pitting. Ivan, in front, is pitting.
Alright, we just gotta make sure we don't
Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
speed.
We expect you'll be coming out of the pits into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 6, a few seconds in front of Ivan. We'll fuel you to the end of the race. Ivan, ahead, is pitting. Front left, 88%. Left rear, 89. Mario, car number 2, is now in the lead. Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. The driver in front of us is Ivan, and their rating is 6.3.
I don't know how I caught Ivan in the pits there. He must have...
You're reeling Ivan in. The gap is 2.7
taken
seconds.
tires?
Goose behind is pitting P3. Left, that's 15 minutes. The gap to Ivan ahead is now 2.8.
Alright, come on, like myself.
Bad. I think Crew Chief or some other program is taking over iRacing's fuel thing because it changed it from what iRacing was suggesting to 9 gallons. So I switched it back to the 7.7. Hopefully I'm not gonna bite myself in the butt. That's not how that saying goes.
The gap to Ivan ahead is now...
There's 11 laps right when I
seconds.
cross the line there.
That was on 17.21.
Maybe I should have just taken the extra fuel and been happy with it.
There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like Morris.
Okay.
The guy in front is 1 lap behind. Mario, car number 2, is now leading. They're showing the slippery surface flag. The gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 5.6. Car right. Clear right. You've just done a 118.48. Ten minutes remaining, 10 minutes. The gap to
That was freaky.
ahead is increasing. It's now 7.2 seconds.
I'm glad nothing happened there.
P3.
Everything froze for like a second. I was by myself. Did it freeze for you guys too, or is the stream dead? I think I sense movement behind my shoulder, so... The stream's still going. All my monitors just... Like, they didn't go black, they just... There wasn't any movement.
The gap to Ivan ahead is increasing. It's now 8.8.
Thank you.
Car in front is a lap behind. You've got half your fuel left. The gap to Ivan ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. That lap time was 1:17.17.
Thanks, Ray.
I imagine Mario and Ivan are gonna fight. Looks like they are anyway. Maybe not. I don't know. They're just right next to each other for a while now.
The gap ahead is now 10 seconds. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need. The guy in front is Mario, B license. Incident in turn 5. It looks like it's Zeidler. 5 minutes to go. This is good. We'll be on the podium if we can keep it together.
I haven't got by Mario. Kind of figured it would happen.
Just done a 1:17.26. The gap in front is now 9.0.
I'm not gonna fire up it if it's on.
Medicine.
Your lap time was 1:17.29.
How's married life? Well, congrats. I had to math that out for months. Is it 3.5 months or so?
You're reeling Mario in. The gap's now 8.4. Just 2 minutes left,
Congratulations.
2 minutes to go.
There's the back corner. I mean, that's good. Like, keeping people alive in your memories.
The next car is 3 laps behind.
Next lap should be white flag.
1 gallon remaining.
I've got no real reason to like try and work my way past these guys. Fuel. We're at 1.1 laps remaining right there at the line.
1 more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. Your last lap time was a 1:18.04.
And we got no chance of catching the next dude, so we're just gonna chill.
There's an incident in turn 4. We think it
and
might
avoid
be
getting
Ziegler.
taken out.
That's half a gallon of fuel left.
Mm-hmm. It's a plan. And kind of depending on what this guy decides to do. Yeah, he's just gonna let me by.
Ivan took the win.
No idea what happened up there.
Podium finish. That'll do. Nice one.
Very happy. Okay. What happened at the end there? Somebody just go for a desperate move?
I'm asking to kill you from breaking that early. Jesus Christ. Good race, guys.
That's the end of the session.
Have a race, everybody.
Which one's Trent? Anyway, yeah. I did want to see. I'm never gonna find it. After our pit stop. Oh, that guy just went off on his own. I thought that guy was this guy. That's not me. That's the guy who won. It's they've got little LED lights on the GTEs, so to help differentiate them at night. They're like different colors. On my car, they're like little strips that go over kind of where the doors are. Can't really see them too good from this angle. It's somewhere where it's a little darker. There we go. Right there. You can, in the setup, change the color. Yeah, and LED, so they're red there. Anyway, yeah, let's see what that did to the numbers. Let's save the replay first. Yeah, we gained 0.32 safety, 0 incidents, 42 I points, and we got ourselves 96 championship points, which is all right. All right. I'm very happy that I was in the 16s for my fastest lap. Wish I could have stayed down there a little bit more. We'll get this car figured out. We'll get back to where we were, but I think